And we are live with one of my favorite human beings in the world, Chuck Shackelford of CrossCountry. He is the executive vice president of CrossCountry Mortgage, my preferred lender, and the preferred lender of the Cleveland Browns, and so many other real estate agents and buyers out there that you've been taking care of for so long. Welcome, Chuck.
Yo, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Your voice sounds a little rough from last night's show. Why don't you tell, where were you last night?
We were living our teenage dreams again at Rage Against the Machine. It was wild. Being 42 is a bit different than being like 16, and I have to show you some videos offline from some of their epic old songs. But man, it was amazing.
I'm sure the shenanigans were flowing deep in that mosh pit.
Yeah.
You didn't venture down that way, but I probably wouldn't have either. Yeah. So it's good to have you, Bill. So, man, first and foremost, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Last year, you've attended so many of our Rock and Rescue events, and you've been a big supporter. So first, thank you. And then after last year's event, you came up to me after the event and said, man, I just really want to get involved in a bigger way. So you are our platinum sponsor of this year's event. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. But let's just talk about Chuck. And you're a music junkie like me.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about that and why you're so excited about being involved with Rock and Rescue.
It's my favorite things in life. We're doing something, that's for a great cause that mixes music and real estate. Like, it's my life. I love music. Anytime you can get me to live music, you're going to see that my free time. If it's not my kids, it's music and work. And this just mixes everything together. And then when you throw in the fact just how amazing of a job you've done, how many lives you've changed, the money you're raising, it gets bigger and bigger each year. I mean, it's, what's the point of everything that we do if we can't give something back to our communities and just help change lives and have a good time doing it?
That's right. And we actually added a third charity to the mix that is fighting the good fight against human trafficking in Northeast Ohio. So we're excited to have another charity. Of course, Renee Jones.
Right.
She's going to be there front and center, just like every year. And we have Agents Act as well. So, this year we're going, the theme is Nash to Cleveland, Nash to CLE, baby. And we got a heck of a lineup with our boy, Dustin Black, who I don't know if you've met Dusty yet. You guys need to know each other for sure, though. Dusty Black started Black Tie Moving from nothing.
Right.
And now it's a multi-billion-dollar company, franchised all over the place. He actually partnered with Gary LaVox of Rascal Flats to open the Columbus, Ohio location, because that's where Gary is from. And so, man, he's just been – I've never seen anybody go from moving company to Nashville star as fast or period ever than we've seen Dusty go. So that's going to be a treat. Yeah. Followed up by our friends after Midtown. And so anybody listening on this, you too, Chuck, I don't know if you've downloaded. I know you said you had downloaded some of their stuff.
I'm trying to learn it all. I travel a lot, and traveling's tough. It looks glamorous, when the social media, you get that one picture when like you jumping in the waterfall, but nobody knows all the delays and the airports and the hotels and the Ubers. But what helps all of that is music, man. And I love downloading new stuff and listening to it and learning it before I go to shows. So yeah. They're fantastic. Yeah.
Dusty Black. It's Dusty. Yeah. His name's Dustin. I've called him Dustin for 10 plus years. I've known him, but Dusty is his artist name. So make sure that you download Dusty Black's. He's got like 5 or 6 hits out on Spotify, and of course After Midtown. They're going to rock it. It's going to be so much fun. So tell us a little bit about. So Chuck, the one thing that when we do training events. And you've been to a lot of our training events and you sponsored a lot of our training events when we're trying to really build agents' skills up to make them better professionals, make them better business owners, and ultimately help them live a better life by earning a better income. Not you guys, but other lenders they stand up and kind of they sing the same song. We have the best rates. We have the best program. Look, or we have the best service is the song that I've heard so many times. And I'm like, guys, it should be a given that you have the best programs. It should be a given that you have the best service. And those are checks that you guys all have in your boxes. So we're not here to talk about any of that, but we are connected at the hip for a different reason. And I want you to talk a little bit about your business and why it's so unique. There's thousands of mortgage originators out there. And in those thousands, just like there's thousands of real estate agents, the key that we teach all the time is differentiation. How are you going to differentiate yourself from everyone else so that we're not treated as a commodity? And you guys, you've arguably done that better than I've seen any other mortgage team out there do it. What makes your specific team with Brad Lane, Mike Meyer, all the winners that you guys have on the team? What's the special sauce, man?
Man, that's a tough one. I mean, I always go to work ethic. We outwork everybody. You find one person that's going to outwork me, I'd like to meet them. I go 24/7, and I try to be 6 months ahead of my competition. You know, going into last year, we brought an in-house appraisal management company. They sit inside our office, and so I have 200 people based out of Stowe, Ohio, and mainly operations is in that group. And one of the smartest things I think we did, and hats off to my ops manager, Chris Paul, who came to me and said, this is what we're going to be looking at in 2021. And he stuck an AMC guy in the office. And that guy, his job is to build relationships and help be the liaison between us and the appraisers. And everybody uses AMCs, but having that different kind of level going into last year when we knew there were going to be multiple offers and, you know, bidding wars, which is going to drive up the price, which creates hard appraisals or low appraisals, which is a pain in everybody's ass, right? So little things like that we put somebody in the office, and it was a game changer. Little things like that, just thinking outside the box. What can we do, you know, to close loans in under 20 days consistently, regardless of the market conditions? And honestly, there's lots of gimmicks and there's always changes. But the one thing that, you know, I have zero tolerance for is laziness. And we work like the agents, right? If you're out there hustling, showing 20 houses on a Sunday, then we need to be lockstep. And if you don't, you know, we're not a bank. We're not 9 to 5. We work with you. And if you're not doing that, then you're not on my team, period. And you got to be good people. You know, there's a lot of scumbags in all industries. You know, there's nothing you can do about that other than try to sniff it out as soon as possible. And you don't want anybody looking back. And when you talk about Mike Meyer and Kurt and Brad and specifically that team, I mean, I vacation with these guys. These are like, you know, good human beings that I choose to spend my free time with when I don't get paid for it. And when you look across my group, clearly I'm biased, but I think that they're all just really, really good people. And we're very diverse. You know, we have all walks of life that work on our team, and they coexist, you know, when sometimes it's tough, but we need to be able to mirror you guys, and we mirror our customers. And you know, if you're a certain kind of person, you probably want to work with somebody similar to you. And so we have to have, you know, a very eclectic, diverse workforce to mirror everybody.
That's awesome. And, I've never seen a mortgage team. And again, I keep mentioning Brad and Mike because they work closest with me and my team. But I've never seen anyone go over and above. And I'm not just talking about answering the phones late, which they do. I'm not talking about returning calls at any hour, which they do. They do all of those things. I'm talking about doing things that you're not even asking them. I mean, these guys would go out and shoot a video for an open house that we're going to be doing on a Sunday. One of my agents had an open house. They go out there and shoot it. I remember Mike Meyer jumping into a pool, taking a video of him in a fuzzy hat. And next thing you know, he had all these people. He's attracting attention. People pay us. We say this: we don't need more money. We need more people, and we need more good people because the people have the money. Talk about an attraction strategy with Mike Meyer, you know, just helping our agents out, selling more houses over and above the mortgage piece, right? Like typically a mortgage lender, they're not getting paid, you know, when a realtor lists a house, usually the buyer's coming from somewhere else And this guy's out there helping our agents with their open houses and things of this that no one even asked him to do. And so this is what I'm talking about as far as building that deep affinity in the relationships with the agents, with our customers. We've never gotten bad feedback ever, not once from a client. And y'all are an extension of us, and we're an extension of you. So I'm just grateful to be in business with you, my friend.
Yeah.
Get your tickets to rnrcle.com. Go to rnrcle.com. It's going to be an amazing show. By the way, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but we have a celebrity MC that just recently got the approval to come and be the MC. Natalie Herbeck of Fox 8. She's going to be up on stage, bringing everybody aboard, getting everybody excited about the night. So that's super exciting. And more. And if you know Chuck, if someone on here, hit the like button. If you love CrossCountry Mortgage and Chuck, and if you're a close friend of Chuck has a pocket full of tickets to this event, and he needs to give them away. So get on the phone with Chuck. If you're a real estate agent and you have not given Chuck's team a whirl, hit Chuck Shackelford up, hit Mike Meyer up, hit Brad Lane up, and maybe, just maybe, they may have an extra ticket laying around to Rock and Rescue. You can enjoy them and party up in their cabana. I heard Chuck likes to run up a high barbell.
Yeah, that's more Brad Lane and Mike Meyer. They always find a way. I remember the first year. I mean, but this is the sixth one, right? So I think 6 years ago, they surprised me with a nice big tap.
Chuck calls me, he goes, Al, is this right?
Yeah. And it's funny because the mortgage industry's had 2 really great years. And what a better way to. I want to say, I know we had just an amazing year last year, and I want to run up a big tab. And so come see us at our cabana. And we want to. The more that we, the more people we get there, the more money we raise, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And I want to help set another record. So
awesome. Hit up Chuck and his team. They're amazing. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you for putting this together, man. It's going to be awesome.
September 8th, Rock and Rescue. We'll see you there.
See ya.